What's up, everybody? Welcome to Buzzworthy TV, and I'm your girl, Lady T. Well, it is Sunday morning. I'm getting ready to get up and take my nieces and my nephews to see Sesame Street. I know, this is crazy, because I work at the Fox Theater where Sesame Street they've been there for 2 weeks now. And it's my day off. And what am I doing? Going back to work to take my niece and my nephews to go see Sesame Street. But what can you say? Tamika love the kids. But anyway, so I wanted to talk to you guys for a minute before I got my day started, because something has been really on my mind. As you know, it is Black History Month. This is a time that was designated for, the world to reflect on the African American experience, the African American culture, history, and etc. Which we won't go into that about how it shouldn't be something that's designated. It should be something that just is. And we won't talk about how it's the shortest month of the year at that. That's for a whole nother video that I'm probably going to do towards the end of the month. But I did want to talk about legacy. Because as you reflect on all these incredible African American civil rights leaders, inventors, entertainers, one thing is for sure, they left behind a very rich and powerful legacy. And it made me wonder, God forbid, if I was to leave this earth right now, what would my legacy be? And it made me really think about it. Because your legacy does not have to be something that is remembered by millions of people or written down in history books. Your legacy could be something that's left behind by the people that you interact with, the people and lives that you've touched in your everyday life. And so, it had me really thinking. And I guess what I would most want to be remembered for is impacting the lives of young people. When I was younger, I used to be really involved in volunteer work, particularly through my church. I was involved with the youth ministry. I taught Vacation Bible School. I helped with the youth choir. And also, when I went and got my associate's degree, I was a peer mediator as well as a peer educator. I would go into the high schools and do that. And so it made me realize, wow, I really missed that. And I really want to get back into that, because I feel especially as a race, if we took time out to really mentor and talk to the younger people that's coming up, after us, we have a chance to shape a better society. And what I mean by that is, if you think about it, if we, give them knowledge and show them positivity, that's going to leave impact. That's going to, create a foundation that even if they, kind of do their own thing, they'll always have that foundation to come back to. And once you have that foundation, you'll make better choices in life. And once you make better choices in life, you'll set yourself up for better opportunities, for jobs, for better income. You'll make better choices in relationships, which will which will impact our African American family structure. It won't be, hopefully, excuse me, I still got bad hair. It will affect, it will impact the African American family structure. Maybe we won't have so many unwed mothers, and we are, if we look at it, our race is, we don't really marry. If you look at statistics, if you look statistically, our race is the one that is least likely to marry. Like, we live with each other, we have babies, but we don't marry. So if we can just take the time out and impact our young people so they can make better decisions, it could really change the whole dynamic of our culture. Like I said, let's re-examine this whole family structure thing. If we take the time out to show young girls how to have respect for themselves, then they'll make better choices in men. They make better choices in men, then they will be more likely to marry and won't have babies out of wedlock. Same thing with men. If young men would, mentor and help the younger generation make better decisions, they will know what it is to be a man. And they'll make better decisions. They'll be less likely to, have babies and not take care of them. They'll be less likely to, want to just have a baby mama and want to have a wife. It's just a lot. Education-wise, if we, take the time out to tutor and take the time out to stress the importance of education, they'll be more likely to, go to college and therefore have a chance at better careers. We already know this, the stacks, the odds are against them when they go up against, other cultures, like, I hate to say it, but white people. But if they are in a position where they have a fighting chance, then they have an opportunity. So, yeah, I think that's what I want my legacy to be. I think I really want to get back into, becoming more of a mentor. I even had a mentorship program. It was called Young Ladies into Perfection. And I had gotten so busy, and it was co-founded with me and my best friend. And I hate that we let that go, because I feel like when you put that time and energy, kids remember that. And I'm telling you, we had kids that came from very dysfunctional families, but they love when we would get together twice a week. That was the highlight of their life. And it showed them something different. I mean, no, you're not going to solve every problem. But if you show someone something different, they know that they have an option. I mean, I'm not saying that mentoring and taking time out is going to automatically just fix or improve, the things that are going on in our society. But it's a start. It's a way to just give them options, to show them that there's other things out here. So, yeah, I think I want to get back into that, because I definitely want that to be part of my legacy that I leave behind. So, yeah. Write that down in the comments. What would you, if you were to leave this earth right now, what do you think your legacy would be? What would you leave behind? And like I said, when you think of the word legacy, I know a lot of people think of, people that have been written down in history books, or people that have been impacted by millions. But no, like I said, you leave a legacy behind to every life that you touch. Anyway, y'all, I will see you guys a little bit later for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Till next time, y'all. Peace and love.